Hi, hello, welcome to episode 12 of Super Battle Club Rank B. I'm your host, Steve. With me is Austin.
Hello, I'm back again.
Whoa. Hopefully you'll be here for the last episode.
I got something to do, so I'm not going to be here. You'll have to find somebody else, but...
Just get Bobby to fill in.
Yeah, Bobby will come on in.
If you are following along, the last episode we left off was the tournament with Jacinth. So we are gonna. There's this mystery now of we're rank C, and we need to figure out who rank B is. Which, if you have not gotten there, please do that. Then come back to this episode if you don't want any spoilers. And then just a heads up: the next episode, rank A, will be the final part of the game. So that will be all the way up to credits. Although we probably won't really. I don't know. I guess we'll decide that for tomorrow's episode if we talk about what happens after credits.
Sure.
Maybe one or two things. Let's just not sugarcoat it. We figure out who rank B is, which is Grisham.
Yeah, Grisham.
But I think everyone calls them Gris.
Yeah.
So that's what I'll do. And he is a former member of Team Flare and a member of Team Flare Nuovu.
I've been saying Nuvo.
Which is just him and...
Yeah, it's not a great-looking team, I'll be honest here.
It's just the coffee truck.
But I thought that was cool, though. I was, like, very... like, I don't know, because we talked about it, I think, on a previous one of these episodes, where it's, like, the coffee truck had the Team Flare logo with, like, a squiggle through it. Yeah. It's very, like, okay, this is obviously previous Team Flare. But I assumed they'd probably play some kind of part in the story, like Team Flare, generally speaking, but I didn't realize it was going to be these two. And I thought that was cool to be like, oh, it's you. Because he didn't really give much previously. It was just like, oh, here's your coffee. Here's your Ember Roast.
I think before you find him, you go to, like, Emma. And
yes.
Because I think you battle Emma and you see Mega Malamar for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, my friend.
Yeah, my friend Malamar.
But that fight was like, I'm going to be nitpicky real quick. Like, I don't have any problem with Emma. I think her Naruto running is very funny.
It's so funny.
And, like, her as a character is, like, okay, that she's, like, helping you solve a couple things in the game. I think that's great. I do think, like, battling her in that weird courtyard outside her detective office is a little underwhelming.
Yes. Yep. It is.
Because, like, battling in Jacinth's hotel is great. Battling in Corbeau's, like, Zen garden is great.
We're in a courtyard with a little field thing.
So, like, it kind of downplays Mega Malamar almost. The
battle wasn't as climactic as it could have been. So Malamar's like, well, okay, it's Mega Malamar. There was one moment where I was like, oh, is Malamar going to do some mind control thing with Emma after finding out that she had one? I was like, oh, is that going to be something we see later? No.
I mean, we don't have, like, a psychic trainer, so I guess that is Emma with Malamar and Esper, and I don't remember what else she uses.
She had an Ampharos, but that's not...
Okay, yeah, sure. Sure. We have to go back to the lab to meet with Mabel.
Yes, because we know that Mabel will know more about Team Flare.
Yes. And I do like that Mabel is just, like, annoyed that you bring up Team Flare.
Yeah, she's like, I'm over this. I thought we were done with this. But sure, I guess if you already know, I'll tell you some stuff.
I feel like I have big Mabel energy where, like, I've moved past so many things in my life, but somebody will, like, bring something,
it up,
and I'm like,
okay.
Here's the details, I guess.
Fine,
like,
if I have to.
If I have to clarify this for you, that happened a decade ago. I guess I can, but this happened at Worlds with me when I was. Did I tell you this?
I don't know.
When I was at Worlds, when I was, like, not streaming, people would come up to me and they would pull me aside and they'd be like, hey, Steve, can I ask you a personal question? I'm like, oh,
Oh
bro.
no, here we go.
I got that so many
It's
times.
because you can't escape. You're like, sure. You can...
And they were never like that personable. It was just like an off question. But like
okay.
the amount of people that were like, hey, Steve, can I ask you a personal question? I'm like, oh, brother, here we go.
Here we go.
That's how I felt with Mabel. When Mabel was like, all right, team player stuff, I was like, I feel you. Just give me the details, though.
I do think it's funny she has the team player branding still like everywhere. You know, it's not like she's like hiding it necessarily.
She also mentions that she got like a plea deal or something.
Yeah. And the way to make this work is that she had to do research in the lab where people were going to be able to keep an eye on her. But she didn't mind that too much because she enjoys the work she's doing. And so even though it is some kind of plea deal, she's doing work to get out of whatever it might be, prison, sure. She still enjoys what she's doing, which I think is cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I liked the little bit backstory for Mabel. This brings us to like just going to the food truck and being like,
hey,
you're rank B, I'm rank B, we need to battle.
Mm-hmm.
And then this like weird, well, where the bad guys kind of like Team Flare unveil
surprise,
but they're also like
Team Flare,
not the bad guys either.
At this point, I'm still not sure who the bad guy is. We've been playing this whole game, and it's like, well, I guess they're kind of evil.
Yeah, but okay, we'll get to that next episode.
Sure, yes.
At this point in time, they're like kind of the bad guys because they are part of a new version of Team Flare, but also
there's two of them.
There's only two of them, yeah, and they also say something along the lines of like, we want the city to be better, and we know what people want better than anyone else because we like talk to them daily, which I think is like really relatable. And I think there's like so many points in this game. We talked about like the anti-homeless benches, we talked about the protesters, we've talked about like rich people like getting their way or just whatever, but in this point being like, it almost came across of like the people running the city don't know what the city wants, but we do because we talk to people daily.
Yes. And I thought that was really cool. It's another little element of like, this feels real in a way. And so I enjoyed that. It's like, oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. You do talk to people all the time.
Yeah. And then you have to battle, I can't remember her name.
Oh,
you have to battle the girl with the Zoroark hair.
Yeah, she's a little bit less interesting, I think, than Gris was. I believe it also started with a G, but I'm not too sure.
She has the Mega Pyroar though on her team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't love Mega Pyroar, just a little real quick. It's okay.
I think I liked it a little bit more seeing it in motion because it has like that weird, it has like a cool hair flip that happens that I'm like, oh, that hair flip's really good. But like, yeah, its main getting, I think its main is supposed to resemble.
It's like words or something, right?
Yeah, it's like Pyroar's original main is I think fire, and then Mega Pyroar's main is
blaze, I think.
Yeah, it's like a bigger version of fire, which I think is really neat. I don't know. People are like, well, the main just gets Griselle. People are just like, oh, the main gets bigger, and it's like, okay, cool. You just described like 7 out of 10 Mega Mega Pokemon, just like a feature amplifies. Like you could just be like, Ampharos just got hair.
Yeah, that's true. It does just get hair. I also find it a little bit disappointing there isn't two versions of it, but it's whatever.
Ooh, interesting. I kind of liked how they both went into the one version.
Okay.
I think if I didn't see the shiny does sell me on it because it reminds me of a creamsicle.
Oh yeah, yeah, I'm back in.
Yeah, I was not in, and then I saw the shiny, and I was like, hold on, I'm back in.
Yeah, okay.
It looks like ice cream. You battle her, and she has a Mega Ring,
mm-hmm.
and he has a Mega Ring, and they purposely hide this throughout the game. So even though they hand you coffee, they don't show that they're
You'd
wearing
never
a
see
ring.
it, right?
Yeah,
Which
so
is
you
why
never
I thought
see
it was very cool that it's like, oh, it's these two. I wasn't expecting that.
Mhm.
So yeah.
And then after you battle them, you go into the old Team Flare coffee shop.
Yeah, Lysander Cafe.
Which I was like, was this here I know it was there the entire time.
I would have never thought about it. I
In
might have
40
walked
hours
by
of
it.
playing, I never walked down that street and saw the cafe.
I might have. I just never made any note to it because I just wasn't thinking about it. Which maybe I should have been, but I wasn't.
Yeah. I don't know. There's things in the game. So like in this point of the game, if you look at the tower has been getting
Yes, the wall around the
the
tower.
wall has been going up on the tower like throughout the entire game. And I think that's neat. And then but at this point in the game, I would have liked to take pictures of the tower, and then I realized,
Oh,
the
I can't.
tower's-
There's an ugly wall around the tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know a couple episodes ago, I was like, I don't think I would want to replay this game. But part of me is like, I kind of want to see the city before all the changes happen.
Yeah, okay. That's fair.
Because once you beat the game, the city is in a different state as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, then we go back into Team Flare's lab, which is behind the cafe.
Yep.
Which is cool. I did not expect that. And then I did not expect there to be Pokemon down in the lab.
That was exciting. Here's what I thought. I was like, surely there's more than 2 members of this new Team Flare. Surely. And so I thought, the outside of this cafe would be abandoned, empty. But then once you go down there, I was expecting a couple more people. No. There's nobody else. It's just these 2.
I like the concept of like Mabel knowing who Gris is and saying that Gris
the
was
backstory
like,
was cool.
It was nice to see like Gris was like just a normal member who paid his way in. But there's nothing in X and Y about Gris at all.
No,
from my understanding.
This is just from my knowledge, he was just some kid that wasn't really like probably a Team Flare grunt, if we're being honest. It was just some guy. But now he has a point in the story. He has a purpose here, and so we're made known of this guy.
Although when they said Gris for the first time before like seeing who he was, because I wasn't even thinking food truck guy.
No, absolutely not. Neither was I.
I was thinking it was one of the other admins of Team Flare, and I was like, oh, I just don't remember their names.
Just don't remember who it was
because they were like so forgettable. It was Mabel, Byrony, Alania, Malva, Chalmers, Xerox, or whatever his name is.
I remember Malva, Xerosic, and Mabel. That's it. Those are the only 3 I know.
Yeah, who's Chalmers? Oh, Chalmers is the butler.
Okay.
Yeah. So when they said his name, I was like, oh, maybe it's just one of the other admins like Mabel was.
Sure.
But it wasn't.
No. Going back down into the previous Team Flare base, this might have been one of my least favorite parts of the game. I took a real drop off here because I do not like the maze puzzle. But it wasn't too bad, but I was like, I don't want to do this.
That's how I felt playing X and Y in the same exact spot.
Yeah, I feel like multiple Pokemon games have this part in the game where it's like, okay, here's like some teleporters, here's like a maze, fight trainers down here. Always one of my least favorite parts. And so once I knew we were going down there, I was like, how fast can I get through this? Because I don't want to be here.
Yeah, it was cool to see, but like when I'm thinking of X and Y, that specific part of X and Y was one of my least favorite parts.
Sure, absolutely.
Was like, okay, like it was nice to see things like, oh, when I got to like the bedroom, I was like, oh, this is where you could heal back in X and Y, and these are all the beds that are like thrown, and like here's the jail cell where Lysan or AZ was for a little bit.
Yeah, that part was so cool where you could go down and to see the jail cell where AZ was. I thought that part was really fun.
So there was like some neat things down there, but
my curiosity is if you were to look at it from like an overhead point of view, is it the exact same layout? I would assume it is. But I'm curious if it actually is. Because I don't know if there's a way to tell.
The one in X and Y definitely had way more transporters.
Right.
So I don't know.
But yeah, it was all right.
Yeah, it was okay.
There is some wild Beldum down there, and I would like to say I did catch mine on my first try.
Ooh, me too.
Oh, look at that! Okay, never
Yeah.
mind. Not as cool of a flex.
Only on the show can you catch it on your first try. I like the Honage Aegis Slash thing that was down there. That was kind of neat.
Oh yeah, I was excited to try to catch the Aegis Slash, but it wouldn't let you.
I don't remember if I caught it or not. But I already had one on my team, and then I realized I didn't like it.
Yeah,
so
you didn't like
off.
it anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought that whole part was fine. And then afterwards, you fight Gris.
Yep.
And I guess I expected another Mega Pyroar.
I was expecting something new. I don't know if I was expecting Pyroar. Well, because I was like, oh, is there maybe a second form? What's going on here? But no, there wasn't. He didn't even have a new Mega Evolution, which I was like, okay, I don't know. Could have given him one.
Oh, I kind of like that he used Charizard.
Okay. I do like that the Charizard, I think what I would have preferred, swap them. Give Grisel the Charizard and give him the Mega Pyroar. I think maybe I would have. But I mean, Charizard's cooler than Pyroar, so I don't know, maybe.
Charizard's also better than Pyroar.
True. That's yeah. So like it makes sense.
They did Mega Pyroar dirty with the stat distribution.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I just think the new big bad, like the new character, the new should have something new. You know, our rank up match, but it's okay.
Well, that's why he's rank B. He's using a classic.
Sure. It was Mega Charizard X and not Y, so there's that.
Yeah, the good one.
I like the other one more, but I know that's also a hot
also
take.
Gris had a full team, right? Gris
Yeah,
had
I think this
6.
is our first trainer that had 6, right?
I think so.
Because I saw that I was like, oh, he has 6. Is this the first time I'm fighting a full team? So that was cool too.
Yeah, I think I had the same problem with Gris as I did with. Yeah, he does have 6. He has Pangoro, Malamar, Pyroar, Tyranitar, Salamence, Charizard. His Charizard is 63. I think I had the same problem with Gris as I did with Corbeau, which is like one of my Pokemon was like just like a random like level 15 shiny that I was like taking pictures of, and I forgot to like switch it out last minute.
So yeah, I was not swapping my team really at all, so I was just once again a little over leveled. The battle was a little bit shorter than I would have liked, but that's on me for not, paying more attention and caring more about my level scaling throughout the game. So, whatever. But
yeah, no. Also, a thing we didn't mention at all in any of these episodes is even though some trainers only have like 3 or 4 Pokemon, in this case, Gris has 6. They give them like really good moves and coverage.
yeah, they're pretty they are strong. They are good and well laid out teams for what they are.
Yeah, like Gris's Salamence has Aerial Ace, which is stab, Draco Meteor stab, and then has Earthquake and Fire Fang, which is like super good coverage.
Good. Yeah.
And also just in this game in general, because of like the speed stuff, everything just like hits really hard.
Yeah,
and
it
it's just
does.
like, oh, you went first and you hit the super effective move, so
I guess there you go, easy.
yeah, I thought like this part was fine, and then when you beat them, they end up like not really being the bad guys. It was just more like we still care about the city, and like we're listening to the people, and whatever happening here sucks, and we want to stop it as well.
I was a little bit confused about I think I was trying to figure out the story because I was like, I don't really know who the bad guy is. I don't really know what's going on at this point. Maybe that's just me not being smart enough. Sure, whatever. But I'm like, okay, so they care about Team Flare still enough to use their logo, like even slightly rebrand it, call their new team Team Flare Nouveau, but then they also want to separate from Team Flare. I'm not understanding why they're using the old stuff still then. Just make a new group.
Nostalgia's real strong, I guess, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
It did kind of remind me of like the Gold and Silver story beat of like Team Rocket trying to like rebrand without Giovanni, but it was only these 2 people.
Yeah, so it didn't really feel like a strong, compelling. I don't know, maybe this was like maybe it is because of the Team Flare base that I just wasn't a fan of. But I think just like this was a weaker part of the story for me, I feel like.
Interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't say like I loved it. I don't think I hated it. It was
Right.
like the reveal of Gris being rank B was like, oh, cool.
That was the coolest part about this whole storyline arc. Was that, oh, it's this guy.
And then when you find out I guess it didn't really click with me because like when you battle Vinny, your rival is like, okay, my turn to battle Vinny. And then you both jump up ranks. And then in this part, when you battle Gris, your rival's like, oh, I battled somebody else.
Yeah, I did it. Thanks.
We're both rank A now. And I was like, cool, but
yeah,
who's rank A that we're supposed to battle? And then I guess we'll talk about that next episode.
Yeah. Real quick before we do end, as we're going through the Team Flare base, the old one, when we get to the end, Lysander does show up. And talks a little bit about his memories are slowly coming back because of the area he's in. And he acknowledges that what he did in the past was wrong, and he wants to try to make up for that this time around. So I thought that was a cool little Lysander's here.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm like completely sold on that like redemption part.
No,
here.
I don't think it's worth. No, whatever he does now is not redemption enough. But
yeah, I mean it's like fine.
Yeah.
Like I feel like they also hint that and I could be wrong, maybe the comments will correct me. I feel like they hint that Lysander and AZ are the same where they can't die.
Yeah, I think it's because the way the weapon worked, it's like something about eternal life energy and they both got hit by it and so they both have extra long lifespan now. Or something.
That was that was my takeaway too.
Okay, that's what I'm gathering from.
So I think the forgiveness is supposed to be like I couldn't die if I wanted to, and now I feel like I'm being punished for being here.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to just do right by the world, which is like
yeah, sure. I guess.
Okay. I mean, that's like it's kind of like the AZ storyline recycled because AZ wasn't a good person, and then
now he's like, okay, I'm gonna try to be a good guy this time. It's like
To be fair, I wasn't even sold on AZ to begin with.
Okay.
Like him running the hotel, I was like, yeah, whatever, I guess.
Yeah, I was like, it was cool, but I wasn't like, I don't know. Throughout this entire game, I keep seeing these characters. I'm like, shouldn't you be in prison? Why are you trying to make up for you should be in jail right now.
I think
it's only been 5 years.
I think Mabel's is the best explained.
Exactly. That one makes sense. She even makes point of why she's not in jail. None of these other characters, they just got off. What happened?
No, I'm still bitter about the end of X and Y, where you're doing the parade for saving the world, and then AZ shows up and is like, battle me. Like, no.
Who are you?
I'm doing my parade right now.
Yeah, this is a celebration of me, not you. Get out of here.
You can't wait till tomorrow?
You're right.
Let me tell you about Leon and Chairman Rose. They couldn't even wait one day either.
They had to go right to it. Oh, jeez. But yeah, for me, weaker part of the game, but that's okay. It just was unfortunate it was near the end, but that's all right.
Yeah. I think Team Flare is the weakest bad guy team anyways.
I would 100% agree.
Yeah, I think I like the concept of you need a lot of money to buy into Team Flare.
Yeah, it feels real. It feels like, okay, this is like some weird cult thing, sure.
Yeah. But everything past that, I'm just like, again, playing through X and Y, and I was like, maybe they'll do some justice for Team Flare, and I was like, nah, it's still, they didn't really have a lot to work with. Yeah.
2 new members.
Which maybe are more memorable than most of the admins, but like...
Sure. I just think their reveal was the memorable part for them.
Yes.
It was like, oh, this is really cool, because we had our team meetups here multiple times. We would talk here, get coffee here, and now we find out that, like, oh, they've been listening. They are trying to, like, be a thing, but it's not really becoming a thing. There's only 2 of them, so I don't know. But
yeah. No, I agree. All right. Next episode will be Rank A. It'll be our final episode of the series. There is something that happens after credits that we will mention, so just make sure you see credits, and then make sure you do like 5 minutes of work after the credits, because I don't think you can miss it unless you just
straight into
if you did credits and then turn the game off, you would miss it. But just do a little bit after credits. So there's your spoiler warning for next episode. Spoiler, if you would like to support the show on Patreon, patreon.com/PKMNcast. For $5 a month, you get the ad-free episodes, you get bonus episodes, you get access to the Slack, you get a bunch of stuff. And then, yeah, thank you for listening. Thank you for making it to the end. Thank you, Austin. We will see you guys for our final episode of the series. Very bittersweet. That being said, see
ya later.